Hey, what's going on, Ansat dudes? Dean here, and today in the background we have some Overwatch gameplay, and I'm not gonna lie before I get too far into this. In this gameplay, we just straight up like mollywopped this team. Like we walked in here and made this our own. Like we destroyed this team. Yeah, playing with Reaper here, one of my favorite characters, actually probably my favorite character in the whole entire game. If I had the chance to play Reaper all the time, I would take that opportunity because I really love Reaper. I think he's an awesome character. Anyway, that's not entirely what I wanted to talk about. What we're going to be talking about today is the longevity of Overwatch in the console community. Now, obviously, Overwatch is made by Blizzard, who is a big-time PC supporter. I don't know, do they make a lot of console games? I know, like, the majority of their things are primarily focused on PC. Like, I think there might be console ports, but for the most part, their games are played on PC. And I don't think Overwatch is too much more different because I think the community on the console is pretty decent at this point, but you got to remember this game's what, like a month and a half old at this point. It's pretty new still. So people are still getting that fresh vibe of it's a new game, and that's why we're playing it. And that's why we like Overwatch on console. There isn't really that drive for it, I don't think, as much as there is on PC. On PC, first-person shooters are king. Like, if you're going to play a first-person shooter, most people want you to play on PC. And of course, that's not, I mean, they want you to play, but it's just an opinion, really. I mean, it's where you have fun. For me, my friends play on console for the most part. The majority of my friends play on the PlayStation 4, so that's where I'm at. And honestly, I suck at mouse and keyboard. I've told you this before, but I am terrible when it comes to mouse and keyboard, especially in like an online setting. I would just get annihilated. So for me, it's easier to play on console. In terms of their patches, though, I know that they've done some things to make things a little bit better on PC. Like, I know Widowmaker's a little bit overpowered, or was a little bit overpowered on PC, and they made the changes, but I'm curious because I don't know, did they add those patches to the console version too? And that's really where I see things sort of dying off in the future with this game on console. Like, I'm not saying that they won't update it. Blizzard is a great studio, and you know they're going to do whatever they can to make things work for them or make their game popular because they're really a great company. They make really good games, and I mean, there's not a lot of hatred towards them. They're not a company like Activision that really just scumbags people, I should say. They really do care about their games and their community. So I do see them supporting this game, but the big thing that I see how this game is going to die out eventually on console is the fact that Blizzard doesn't really make new games that often. They might add DLC to this game. There's things that are going to be added to the game, but for the most part, if you look at it from a base standpoint, things like on PC are going to be easier adaptable in the future. Like, you can upgrade your graphics card, you can change this, you can change that. Whereas if this game lasts for 10 years before they make an Overwatch 2, or maybe they never even do make an Overwatch 2, if they add something new to this game, will it still be useful on console in 10 years? Because honestly, we've already got the Xbox Scorpio, which is a big deal, of course. Maybe they can add adaptions to that, and eventually we'll be getting the PS4 Neo. But I mean, within this game's lifespan, because of the way Blizzard operates, I would imagine that there will be new consoles by then. So I mean, what would they do? Would they port it over to those new consoles? I don't know. That's where I see this game really falling out of favor, is eventually over time. I think it's a really good console game. It's one of the best experiences I've had. It's honestly maybe my favorite first-person shooter I've played. I mean, the balance in it is just, it's insane. Every character is useful, and I mean, you don't have to be an amazing first-person shooter player to do well at this game. You can be a support hero, and you can really be a significant part of your team, and I think that dynamic of it, where it's not like a Call of Duty or a Battlefield or a Halo, where you have to be, I mean, at least decent at slaying. And I mean, this game is really all about survivability. It's not so much about the slaying. It's not so much about being a better gunman, is that the word I wanted to say? Being a better shot than your opponent. It's all about staying alive and being on that objective. That's the primary focus of this game, and I don't know that the console player has that mindset. I think a lot of console players are more I want to pop in, play a quick game, kill some fools, do my thing, peace out, go to the party down the street. You know what I mean? I think that's the majority of the console player's philosophy, which isn't a style that you're supposed to be playing this game at. So anyway, let me know what you guys think, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like rating, because I know that a lot of the post-commentary things that I do on this channel are Call of Duty related, so I am curious if you guys want to see more Overwatch. It's not too difficult for me to get a decent, entertaining Overwatch game, so if you guys want to hear more about Overwatch or talk about it, obviously I have Overwatch in-depth stats, which is a pretty decent video on my channel, pretty decent series I should say. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more Overwatch post-commentary gameplay stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Other than that, I will see you in the comments below, and let me know what you think about Overwatch's longevity on console. Peace, dudes.